few weeks ago, I stopped by my local Starbucks, and a girl I know who works there, she leaned out of the drive-through window to give me my drink, and she said, "Hey, Jay, I've made the decision." The decision she made was to go into business by herself. She had a part-time small bakery on the side, and she decided she was going to do it full-time. And because she knew I was a marketer, she said, "Hey, someone said I should do Instagram. What do you think? Is that the way I should promote my new business?" As if it's a particular tool that makes you successful. But my objective is to get you thinking a little differently about marketing. And once you understand what marketing truly is and why it works, you can create a custom marketing plan to transform your business. But just what is marketing? Isn't Instagram marketing? All those tools, aren't they marketing? Well, what I like to do when researching a term is go to Google and type it in and look at the image results for that term. So this is what you might get if you search for marketing in Google. These are the image results that might show up for you. As you can see, it's all over the map. It's tough to tell exactly just what marketing is. And you can see these images were provided mostly by marketing companies, and marketers themselves have a tough time clearly defining the term they practice. So we're all over the place, but I think we make marketing a little more complicated than it needs to be. And for our purposes, I'm going to simplify marketing for you. What is marketing? We don't need no dictionary to look up the definition of marketing. I'm going to offer you a simple, logical definition for marketing. It's convincing people to have a relationship with your business. And there's a very important reason why we do this. And that's because we need to put the customer's life in context. You see, the customer is on a life journey. They've got lots of things they're doing, lots of buying habits they already have. And they're not looking for your marketing message. They're not waiting for you to dazzle them with your advertising. And that's what we think we're going to do with our advertising, right? Or our marketing message or our social media post. That once they come in contact with that, the customer will drop everything they're doing, abandoning all their previous buying habits, and rush to us. This only rarely works, and only if there's a big need for the customer to change their current life, which isn't very often. Which is why you hear so many businesses say, "I tried advertising here and it doesn't work," or "I tried social media and I only got a little bit of response for it," or "I tried," and you fill in the blank with a thing that you've tried that doesn't work. And now you know why. Because the customer has a life. They have a journey, and they're not looking to change it. Most people don't like to change. However, they do like relationships. And that's the objective of marketing. Rather than trying to force a one-time transaction based on a temporary factor, such as a special or a discount, our objective is to convince people to have a business relationship with us. And it can happen, can it? It happens to all of us. We have relationships with brands, don't we? I have a relationship with my razor blades. Schick, Gillette, I don't know who those people are, but Mike over at Dollar Shave Club, me and him have a relationship. We use the same blades from the Dollar Shave Club. And I have a relationship with my local craft brew pub. People prefer relationships with brands rather than transactions. It's the business that prefers transactions by the way we market to them. But if instead we can form relationships with customers, they'll reward us with their loyalty and their recommendations. So if that's what marketing is, what is a marketing plan? Quite simple, really. It's a plan to convince people to have a relationship with your business. Because if that's the objective of marketing, it makes sense to have a plan to do that, doesn't it? But if we need a plan, what goes into that plan? Well, over the past 12 years, I've developed a simple framework, or a recipe, if you will, for a marketing plan that convinces customers to have a relationship with your business. And here are the ingredients. These are the 4 essential components, the ingredients of marketing, as illustrated in a diagram or a recipe I call the marketing circle of life. And the marketing circle of life illustrates not just the 4 major components of a marketing plan or marketing in general, it also shows that they're all connected and they're dependent on each other. Let's take a brief look at each of them. The first is branding, your identity, who you are. It's the essence of what customers will have a relationship with. Your brand is the psychological, emotional connection between the customer and your business. It's who you are. It's your identity. That's the first component, or the first spot, if you will. Next comes the customer experience, a very important component of the marketing plan because research shows the number one reason why a customer will or will not do business with you again is the experience they have with you. That's right, the customer experience is the number one factor of customer loyalty. And the experience also provides the spark for word-of-mouth recommendations of a brand. So the objective of the customer experience is to connect with customers and then provide them with memorable moments so that they can later retell them to their friends and family. The result is a loyal customer base that talks about you all the time. And that sounds like a relationship to me. Now we come to the conversation spot. These are the word-of-mouth conversations customers have about your business with friends, family, and coworkers. They do that through one-on-one conversations, through social media, and through publicity. Business owners and marketing consultants alike agree word of mouth is the most powerful form of marketing. And if it is, don't you agree it should be included in your marketing plan? I certainly do. But I need to let you know about a dirty little secret called social media. And here's the secret. Did you know only 2% of word-of-mouth conversations happen through social media? Yikes! How much of your marketing time are you putting into social media? Well, maybe too much. And then we get to the promotion spot. How you promote and advertise your brand. How you get the word about. Now, this is where we often begin courting new customers who don't yet know about us. Our goal is not to hit them over the head to get them to buy something now, but rather to take notice of us as a brand they might possibly want to have a relationship with. And that's how we bake a marketing plan, with this recipe and these ingredients. And every week on the Marketing Plan podcast, we'll discuss how to do that. We'll talk about the different ingredients of the plan and how you can begin transforming your business. My name is Jay Ehret, and I hope you'll join me for the Marketing Plan podcast.